black background that says StreamYard at the top. Hi, everyone. Welcome. It is Wednesday, October the 9th. Um, this has been a day already. So much to talk about, so much to tell you. I'm going to wait a few minutes, see if anybody comes in. We are going to have a special guest today a little bit later, and we are doing a giveaway today. So, yeah, you have to be here to win the giveaway. Um, First thing, anybody have any birthdays, anniversaries, promotions, meet any milestones on YouTube or at your job? Your children do anything great? Anything like that? Dave and I just celebrated our 14th month anniversary on October the 4th. And that's 14 months is a year and 2 months.
And I thought about it on the 6th or the 7th.
He was late, but he still got me my succulent that he gets me each month. I am trying to get my phone up. Hi, John Paul. How are you? My phone decided to quit charging completely. And so I went today and got a wireless charger for it, but it is not strong enough yet to have charged it up enough to turn it on. It keeps flashing on and then it flashes off. So I think my best bet is that I'm going to have to get a new phone. And I may have to change phone numbers because changing phone service if I get a different phone, and all of that. So I don't know what'll be happening with that. But right now I feel very unconnected, not being able to make a phone call. I can get text messages on my tablet and emails on my tablet, but I cannot get phone calls. So that is a little upsetting for right now. But it'll all work out. Whatever I'm supposed to do. Good morning, Misha. If I'm supposed to get a new phone, I have AT&T prepaid for my phone service, and it's $42.50 a month, which is a pretty good deal for unlimited phone service. So I don't know what kind of deals they have right now. I don't really want a brand new phone. I would go with a refurbished phone, and the lowest plan I could get. But I will have to go to an AT&T store. I've looked online, but I can't really decide anything by that. I'll have to go into a store. I also thought about going with Straight Talk, which I know I can buy the phone at Walmart and buy the phone outright and then just get the Straight Talk plan to go with it. I think they have a $60 a month plan, I believe, which is a little more than what I'm paying now. But if I have to do that, I have to do that. The phone that I have is an iPhone 8. Good morning, Val. I've had the phone for about two and a half years, and it was a refurbished phone when it was given to me. So no telling how old or how much it's been refurbished. The man at the repair shop told me that it's probably the power board in the phone itself, and that's not something that they're able to fix. If it had only been the charging port, then buying this wireless charger would have solved my problem. It's been on there now for almost an hour, and I have 2%, but it doesn't hold it long enough for me to turn the phone on. So I'm hoping that if I leave it charging a little longer, eventually it'll get enough of a charge that it'll stay on. But if not, like I said, if I have to get a new phone, I have to get a new phone. Now, we went to go this morning to my foot doctor appointment, started up the car, and Dave heard a strange noise. I went. Well, Dave said, I don't think you have any oil. We need to get to an oil place. And so I went ahead and picked up baby girl and went ahead and went to my foot doctor appointment and then went straight to the oil change place. Unfortunately, the oil change place that we normally use got hit by the hurricane, and they're in the process of getting a new roof put on, and so they weren't open for business. But the guy did put enough oil in there to get us to the next location, which was just down the street a few miles. And so we went there, and sure enough, we needed oil. They had to put a cleaner flush in to clean out the burned up oil and did the oil change. So that was, well, $83 and some change. I had not expected to spend, but it's okay because I have to have a car as well. So the car is running now, thank goodness. Misha says we use Total. Each phone line goes down $64 for two phones. Great coverage. I think it's under Verizon now. Okay, I'll have to check into that. Let me write that down. Is that a prepaid service? Total. Two lines. $64. Okay. I will definitely check into that one as well. Like I said, I have AT&T to go prepaid service. I do it no billing and auto withdrawal too, and that saves me $5. So it would be $47.50 if I didn't do that. So that's not, too bad. Hi, Gail. How are you this morning? So anyway, I wanted to try to give away the memberships. Now, I don't even have the little dollar sign on the StreamYards thing at all. So I am going to go on another tab, and I am going to try to pull up my YouTube studio and try to be able to do my memberships there. So give me just a minute. I don't know what happened. I think I lost my ones from last month, my memberships, because I never could get them to work to give them out. So I feel like I did lose my memberships from last month. So I do want to try to give these out. I did go in and redo the membership levels. We now have a $199 level, a $299 level, and the highest level is now $499. Now the members that I have currently, the 4 members I have, they're all doing the $499, which was my lowest level before. So they may switch to one of the other levels, or they may stay where they're at. But this way, I think more people will be able to get the memberships because they are more affordable. I also went in and redid the store. I now have 2 stores connected. I have Spread Shop, I believe it's called Spread Shop, and Spring. I do have a new logo that I put on the merchandise and redid some of the merchandise. So there is stuff in there. And on the one Spread Shop right now, they're doing a 25% off sale for 14 days, which ends on the 20th, I believe. It started on October the 6th. And what I want to do is I want to purchase merchandise and then use that in my members only giveaway, and use it to and have it where I order it and pay for it and then have it shipped directly to you. And then that saves me the extra shipping of getting the merchandise and then having to mail it off to you. All right, let's see now. Come on, let me come into this one. There we go. It's letting me in. Um, so anyway, that's what I want to do. I will not be doing giveaways just for the general population unless it is for a milestone and I decide to do something with that. Um, but normally I would just do the regular well, I'm in here, but I don't know what to do now. Anyway, just to do the normal. There it comes. Okay. Just to be able to do a normal giveaway, just for doing a giveaway for the giveaway sake, I won't be doing that. But I will be doing giveaways for the members only. Okay, that's pulling up the chat. Let's see if it's going to get to where I need it to be. Almost. And it's not there. It does not say free memberships. So I don't know. The weather for Deming is fair with a temperature of 75 degrees Fahrenheit. The wind is blowing at from the east northeast at 8 miles per hour, and the humidity is 29%. Okay, let me get out of that. Yeah, so I can't do the free memberships, which makes me sad, but I don't know why I'm having such trouble being able to do that. But for right now, I'm not able to do that. I told you about the giveaway. I told you about the memberships. There is a new collaboration coming out for the month of October. It is called hashtag Soaptober, and it's sponsored by Mountain Grandma and Yogi Hollow Farms. And that one, they're showing you how to make soap, and they are doing a giveaway at the end. So you want to go to Mountain Grandma or Yogi Hollow Farms, and you want to watch all the videos and leave a comment, and then go to their live when they do their drawing. There's also hashtag Croctober 2024, which is by Kettle Kitchen and Jen's Scratch Made Kitchen. And it is doing different crock pot recipes. And that is on for the month of October. And I believe they are having a drawing at the end of that as well. Tina over at Life in the Piedmont is doing the Instapot Magic. Hi, Mary McCoy. Um, I'm not sure if I can get you a blue wrench because of not having my phone. I normally do them on my phone. Let me see. Delete, put in timeout, and ban. So no, I can't. Okay. So right now I can't get you a blue wrench. But as soon as I get my phone working, I will. Anyway, Instapot Magic. I believe there's only 12 people are doing the videos. So there's only 12 videos to watch on that one, and that is at Tina, and it's Life in the Piedmont. Then there's also in November will be the Cozy Soup 24 challenge or collaboration, and that is with Gail from Gail Southern Living and Heather at Milk and Honey Heritage Farms, and I am participating in that one. Hello, Temple and Farm Acres, rather. Um, I am going to be making a high protein soup. I'm not giving away what it is yet, but my video comes out on November 27th. So we'll be talking about that um, as time goes on. Mary McCoy said Instapot magic has been helpful if a newbie with the Instapot. And almost everybody I've talked to that has an Instapot doesn't know what to do with it and how they can use it to get the best, meals out of it. And so there are, things on the internet, of course, and books that you can get, cookbooks and all. So most everybody needs to, learn about what to do with their Instapot. So that's a pretty good topic for a collaboration. Hi, Life with Misty. How are you? So that's that. Again, anybody have any birthdays, anniversaries, any happy, positive news? Had a rough couple of weeks and I need some help getting my positivity back up. um, Having car trouble, having phone trouble, all of that is just circumstantial. I'm not going to let it get me down. I really want to get my phone working because, I'm dependent upon it. I need to be able to get phone calls from doctors' offices and, you know, things like that. But it'll come. I'll get it one way or another. The weather for Winthrop, our conditions are sunny with a temperature of 64 degrees Fahrenheit. The wind is blowing from the east at 8 miles per hour, and the current humidity is 41%. Oh, you're going to go visit your two sons in Colorado this weekend? How fun! That will be so much fun for you. Uh, I can't even say this one. Washia? I don't even know how to say it. Anyway, um, it's in Wisconsin for Mary. Okay. Sunny with the temperature of 63 degrees Fahrenheit. The wind is blowing from the northeast at 10 miles per hour, and the current humidity is 40%. So, pretty pleasant there today. Um, our weather today was sunny. It's average, temperatures. It looks like a pretty nice day. Supposedly at midnight tonight, that old Hurricane Milton will be hitting Florida. And so I'm hoping all we get from it is a little wind and a little rain. Waukesha. Okay, thank you. I needed help with that pronunciation. Very much so. Let me show you this. Last night, I was a guest on Gail's Southern Living, and we talked about healthy food and about my diet or my weight loss surgery and what I've been eating and her dieting and things. And that was a really good conversation. We had a really good time. So she will be my guest on October the 17th, which is the Thursday at 1 p.m. And I'm not sure what we're going to talk about. We haven't really sat down and said, okay, we're definitely talking about this or that. So if y'all have any suggestions of topics that you would like to hear us talk about, you can leave me a comment after this live, and that would be very helpful. Okay, I'm going to take that down. I'm going to put up the one for the Ozark meetup. We know people from all over because of YouTube. And so when there's meetups, even though they might not be in our area, we still like to talk about them so that people, if they are in their area, or if they just want to travel and want a place to go for a YouTube meetup, they'll be able to do it. So coming up next June 6th through 8th of 2025 will be the Ozark Meetup 2025. And it'll be at Palm de Terre State Park. And it's hosted by Simply Jan Homestead and Gale Southern Living. There'll be giveaways, food and fun, a seed swap table. It's at a campground or a state park, but you'll be camping. And just a lot of fun. They'll do a lot of different activities during that meetup time. There's a meetup happening this weekend that I didn't really know about soon enough to be able to do anything to advertise it, but it is in Texas, and it is called the Pinecone Fest meetup. And Gail Southern Living is actually going to go and attend that one. So we will be seeing some videos, I'm sure, from her trip for that. You're looking forward to the protein soup? Yeah, I have a secret weapon that I'm going to use to make a really high protein, delicious soup. And I will be adapting a lot of my soup recipes to make them more high protein because on my weight loss journey, I need to eat high protein. So that's kind of a mission that I'm on of trying to convert recipes and, figure out how to make things healthier for me. And Gail says she is on her way to Pinecone Fest 24. So they do have to travel today to get there. And it does start, I believe it starts today and goes through Sunday. So her mom and her husband and herself are going, and they're taking their camper. So that will be fun. They'll get to see how the camper does. And they're just going to have a good time. And if I know Gail, she will try to interview some people that she might not know very well, to meet new channels. And so there'll be all kinds of good information coming from that, I'm sure. I'm not sure. What town are you saying reminds you of Grumpy Old Men, Misha? Where you're going to meet or see your sons in Colorado, or the town that Mary was talking about, that Mary's in? I think I missed something there. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and drop the link so that, I don't have to. Dave said he would come in here. Never mind.
Well, now they know who the special guest is.
Yeah, Dave's the special guest, and he's going to be talking to us about Pokemon.
Am I?
Yes, come on in. Hello, Bud Files. Hello, Mark from Corner Clubhouse Cobalt. How are you doing?
Let me drive on in.
Okay.
There's a little bit of traffic.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Anyway, he's going to talk to us a little bit about what he found on our little trip. And it was a unplanned vacation. It was not for our enjoyment. It was stressful.
It was all hunkered down.
It was our home and everything, but we made the best of it. We tried to go and explore a little bit. I've got a few little shorts that'll be coming out of a few strange things we saw while we were there. We did do the review of the one restaurant, the barbecue restaurant that we ate at. Okay. Well, I'll move the camera a little bit.
Okay.
There you go.
Hi.
And he says, Mary says, does he play Pokemon Go? Does he need any friends?
I don't play Pokemon Go, but I am learning how to play the physical card game.
Okay. When we were on our trip, we went to Walmart. Dave had heard that there were some packages of Pokemon cards for Halloween that you could give out instead of candy. And so he bought some of those, and you take it from there.
This is actually the third year that TCG has done these, and it's 30 cards in a set, 8 holograms, and they're kind of a real shiny cards, and then the other 28 are just regular basic cards. But they've taken some of the scarcer Pokemon cards and put a little Pikachu shaped in the shape of a pumpkin on the card to make it different than the regular card. Everything else is the same.
Oh, okay. So they do have um, something on them that denotes it to be the Halloween.
Right.
Okay, good.
Yeah, see
Good.
the little pumpkin right there?
Yeah, okay. So this is what he's talking
Those are
about.
super shiny.
These are the shiny ones. And what he's done is he has got a complete set
I built 9 sets almost.
of the 30 cards, and they're in the little plastic sleeves. And we are going to do a giveaway of this set of the Trick or Treat Pokemon cards. But we're not going to do it yet. We're going to do it right before the stream is over in
How many
about
people
30
do you have in
minutes.
chat?
Only 6.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we're going to wait. Normally, what happens in my chat is we have half the people come in the beginning, and then about halfway through, other people come in as well. So we are going to wait a little while, but this will be what we're giving away.
But you have to be present
You
in the
have to
chat.
be present in the chat.
Let me see your pen just for a second. I gotta write something right there.
Okay, and I was going to use the random comment picker type thing with my phone, but since that didn't work, we will be picking a number.
Yep.
And
I've already just wrote it
he
down.
just wrote the number down. So we will be picking a number and then having y'all put numbers in the chat. And what we will do, if we have 2 people, I'm trying to look to see what I did with. I had some extra.
I've got extra Pokemon.
Okay.
We're good for up to 1.
Okay. So it won't be a full set, but if 2 people pick the same number,
they will win a Pikachu.
1 card?
Yep, one card.
Okay.
They'll win a Pikachu.
Okay. So that's what we'll do about that.
And he's the cutest one of them all. He's the yellow one. Let me see if I can find him. Yeah. I can. Pikachu. So what was the scariest part of the storm to you, Echo?
Probably when it picked up my plant table off the patio, that it had 2 glass shelves in it, and I thought that he had brought it in because he brought in the wire tables, made out of wrought iron. And
he said it wasn't going to be necessary.
Well, I was thinking it would be heavy enough to, to stay in place because it had the plants on it. But he brought those plants in as well. Mm-hmm. And when I saw the plants inside, I just assumed he brought the table in, but he didn't. Mm-hmm. So we were hunkered down in the laundry room, and the eye of the hurricane was going over. And all of a sudden we heard a terrible clanging, falling crash. And it sounded like a window got broken. And we have a glass in our door leading to the patio. It's one of those where it has glass on either side and it has the blind inside the glass. Sure. And so I thought for sure that had gotten broken. So that was probably the scariest part. And then he decided to go and check to see what it was. That was the scariest
part for me.
And those few seconds to minutes that he was gone out of the laundry room were very scary for me, because now I didn't know what had happened, what he was finding, and what was happening to him, if anything. So that was pretty scary, then. Actually, we rode around our little town the day after. We rode around near where my daughter lives, but we did not go through the entire town that she lives in. And when we got back home here Saturday, we actually went on the other side of the town where the mall is at.
The Valdosta side.
Well, it's all Valdosta.
Right.
Yeah. but it's
Well, we're in Hayhire.
we're in Hayhire, but no, my daughter lives in Valdosta on one side, and then on the other side is where we went. And it had so many trees still down on power lines on the road. The houses were just like all blue, just blue tarps all along the roads.
The logs were stacked 8, 10 foot high, just straight down the road.
And not, small trees. I'm talking the huge old trees. So it really got hit. Now there's still people without power in Valdosta. My daughter still does not have internet service. Um, we actually saw today the I guess they're trucks or trailers,
Right.
from Samaritan's Purse were set up at a church that we went by. There was two huge, I would call them, yeah, and then two large trucks where they probably brought down supplies
And there's a mandatory curfew of 8 o'clock
in the town because they're trying to keep people off the streets and getting into trouble and messing around the homes that may be
They just want the
empty
line trucks
at
to be
time.
able to do their work too.
And anyway, so I was going to say, we do know of a channel that is collecting supplies and taking them to the North Carolina churches. There's about 6 or 7 churches there. Gail at Gail Southern Living did put on her community page the listing of the churches, and she actually Googled one of them and got their address. And also Jan from Simply Jan's Homestead they're taking a semi truck up there full of supplies. So if you want to donate any money, I would suggest either donating them to the cause that Jan is doing or to one of the churches listed on Gail's page or to Samaritan's Purse. Just make sure when you give money that it's going to go and help the people that you intend for it to help. Hi, Kayla. How are you this morning?
Not to be doing the commercials on television, not to be doing that.
Right. There's a lot of charities that a lot of the charity money does not go to help the actual people intended. So just be cautious of that. But those are 3 good options. And I am going to put some posts out on my community page with that information as well. My other train of thought about Samaritan's Purse, they also do the Operation Christmas Child, where you fill up a shoebox full of little gift type things, and they take and give them to children in, I think, third world countries. It may just be to poverty stricken children, but anyway, you can purchase the box at Hobby Lobby for $3.99, and then it does come with the instructions of where to mail it to, or if you can find a Samaritan Purse drop-off location, you can just drop it off. And Mary over at Blessed to Crochet is trying to get her followers to donate to fill 2 shoe boxes. And I think that's a really good cause. And I may do it next Christmas. But this Christmas, if anybody is wanting to donate to something like that, check out Blessed to Crochet over with Mary. And she'll have all that information there. And she's also doing a cookie recipe collaboration where you give her the recipe and the story behind the recipe. She'll make a short video to your favorite Christmas song and then put those out, and then also make a digital cookbook that you can purchase when it's all over with. And it's a way for non-content creators and content creators to both be able to be involved in a collaboration. And the ones that don't have content on their channels and don't want to make videos, they don't have to. But if you're a content creator and you want to make a video on your channel. You can make a short video or you can make a long video. It doesn't matter, whichever you prefer.
Do you remember? Have you told them the story about the $6.78 candy bars?
I did last week.
Oh my goodness! I've not eaten one since either. That may have broke me from eating those for a while.
Okay, but you've eaten other stuff.
I've eaten others. I didn't say I didn't eat other stuff. But,
he was wanting a Milky Way candy bar.
I love Milky Way with their new recipe.
And he went which we shouldn't have went to a convenience store anyway to buy it.
They were not a convenience.
No. And 2 candy bars cost him almost $7. So he was not happy about
and
that.
And I wouldn't say no because this lady had a child in a stroller and somebody else behind me, so I just paid it. Otherwise, I would have said, no, keep them.
Mary says, our church will be organizing a work party like we did with Katrina when we won't be a burden and help the rebuilding or any other projects that the church is involved with. Oh, Mary, that's a great idea. Are you're in Wisconsin, so you're not really close to North Carolina, but that's what it's going to take. It's going to have to take a lot of volunteer help to rebuild.
It's going to be years. I don't think it's going to be years. I can safely say it's going to be a couple of years before they get all the trees.
Well,
trunks,
they're in North Carolina. It's the mudslides that are so bad. And I heard that there were 6 people that took refuge in a church, and they were found like 6 days later, but they were alive. So thank God for that. And then also they were asking people with ATVs and horses because these people are up in the mountains and the roads are impassable. So, a horse or an ATV could get through to get the people or get supplies to them.
Have you ever been to the hollows of like Kentucky and stuff?
I've been in the hollows of South Carolina. I have good friends that live in South Carolina that actually live in a hollow that is all their family members in that one.
Yeah, it's going to be months, if not a year, before they can get all the way back there.
Yeah.
They're going to be cut off for a while.
So probably the best thing that came out of the whole hurricane trip we had to take, hi Ark, and everything like that was Chloe. I think Dave took her out a couple of times, but I basically kept taking her outside to go to the bathroom. Exactly, who's counting? Anyway, we took her out and we walked her and let her go to the bathroom. And now she is waking me up in the middle of the night needing to go outside. And before, because of my health, I couldn't go out and walk her. And so I had her trained to go on the puppy pads. And then now she's like, she will still go on the puppy pad, but if there's an opportunity to go outside, she wants to go outside.
Does Mary McCoy need a blue wrench?
Oh yeah. Can you do it on there? I couldn't do it on this. Okay, Mary, we got your blue dress coming. But anyway, and ever since the trip, it's like she's more livelier, like she's more excited and happier.
She's got a new lease on life.
Yeah. So that is a blessing because we really thought Chloe was approaching the end. Yeah. So we're really happy about that. And now that I'm trying to get my steps in, I don't mind taking her out. And I've been walking her a couple of times a day. Hi, Anna's Mobile Home Life. How are you? So, I'm trying to let her be outside more. There for a while, there was a time that I just couldn't. I had ruptured my right Achilles tendon and had surgery. And so I was pretty much off my feet for that. And then not too long ago, I ruptured my left Achilles tendon. But I just had to wear a boot for that. And I didn't have to have surgery. Hi, Carrie. How are you? So, what else? That was
How
one
about
good
that
thing that
restaurant
came.
we ate at from the 1700s? The building was.
Okay, it was called the Swanson. And, well,
It was that bad.
it was an old house from the 1700s that they had actually built onto over the years and then converted it into a restaurant. Um, I think some of the decor was probably authentic. The paint colors were definitely authentic to the time period.
I agree with that.
Some of the window coverings were pretty authentic, I believe, as well. And the window glass was paned glass, where when you look at it, it kind of looks wobbly, like wavy. Hi, Mouse for you to envy. How are you doing? Um, but like the tables and the chairs and the decor on the walls, I don't believe any of that really was that
And the
old.
restaurant came highly recommended.
It did. It came very highly recommended. And the service was horrible.
Agreed.
They set us at a table. The waitress came to tell us that um, she would be back. Didn't take our drink order or anything like that. She just, I'll be back. And so we waited and we waited and we waited. And finally, the receptionist came over and said, "Has your waitress taken your drink order?" And we said, "No, she came and said she'd be back." So the receptionist or hostess took our drink order and brought that to us. And then another girl came and was going to take our order. And I said, "Oh, we thought the other girl was our waitress." And she said, "Oh, you're right. She has the outside patio and this table." Okay. Well, she was not taking care of our table. But anyway, um, so eventually she did come and she did take our order. And it's the type of restaurant where everything is pretty much made up ahead of time and they just keep it warm. It wasn't like there was anything that had to be cooked fresh. I mean, I got a hamburger steak, which I'm assuming maybe they cook that fresh. Dave got meatloaf.
What was that side item you had that the other table had sent all theirs back because it was ice cold?
Oh, squash casserole.
Yeah.
But anyway, it was that kind of country cooking type of things where it wasn't stuff that had to be cooked right then.
I was to the point. I was ready to leave.
So we don't know why or how it took so long for our food to come.
And it was my fault. I picked the restaurant.
Yeah. Well, he had talked at the restaurant that we did the review on.
Hey, Berry.
Yeah. Hey, Berry. Hey, all things pink and possible. How are you today? Hi, Kristen. Welcome in. But at the restaurant that we did the review on, the barbecue restaurant, when I went to the restroom, Dave was talking to the girl and she gave him a couple of places. Yeah. The first place, when we drove past, it was packed.
We should have known.
We should have known, and he probably had better food. But it was actually like a cafeteria style setup. And Dave was like, "Yeah, I really don't want to do cafeteria." So I said, "Okay." We go to the other one. And we should have probably went to the one that was packed. The food was mediocre at best, would you say?
No, I'm not even going to say that.
Okay. Anyway, it took forever to get our food. We finally got our food, but somebody else brought it to us. Our waitress didn't even come to bring it to us.
I'll compare it to Piccadilly, and I dislike Piccadilly.
Okay, well, Piccadillys aren't that popular anymore, so I don't know if anybody would know what that is. Yeah. But anyway, so then we needed to-go boxes because, as y'all know, we cannot eat a whole lot at one time. And so we were waiting for to-go boxes. Somebody else brought us to-go boxes. Our waitress still had never come back to the table. Then she finally comes with the bill. And I think it was $35,
Yeah, I think so.
$36, something like that. And really was not very much food, and it was not very good food. So we were both kind of like, man, we messed up doing this.
I was like, I screwed
So,
up.
and he's like, are you going to do a review on this one? And I was like, I would have done a review had we not had trouble at the very beginning of the meal. By the time we waited so long to get our order taken,
we said our numbers at the same time, remember? And we both gave it a 6.
a 6.
Yeah.
And I said, I'm not going to do a review on it because it would be such a negative review. I wouldn't want to publicize it.
I do want to say that the cornbread dressing was better ice cold out of the fridge than it was coming off the plate.
The next day, it was better. Okay, good. Yeah, I had the sweet potato souffle, which didn't have any souffle to it. It was just mashed sweet potato. And then I had the squash casserole. It wasn't squash casserole. It was like squash and onions, like how you just cook squash and onions together. There was nothing to make it a casserole, so that was a little disappointing. The hamburger steak had onions and mushrooms on it, and that actually was pretty good. It was edible. I'll put it that way.
How about our T-bone we had that night? Remember that? When we went left in the car.
Oh, I thought he was saying a T-bone steak. I was like, when did you get a T-bone steak? I didn't have a T-bone steak. This is the thing about my driving. I'm a pretty good driver.
She gets a 9.7 out of a 10.
But I do get distracted easily. So we're in a town that I'm not familiar with. Mm-hmm. We had messed up the directions, and so we were trying to figure our way.
And her phone's already acting up.
And my phone wasn't charging good, so we didn't have the GPS. But I kept saying there's got to be a way to get back on 75. You know, once we get on 75, we know what exit our hotel was at. You know, we'll be fine. Anyway, we come up to this intersection. Hi, Beverly Moffitt. Come up to this intersection, and there's 2 lanes of traffic going straight. Yeah. And a turning lane. I don't even look up to see that the turning lane's got a red arrow.
A blue dress for you, Beverly.
I just see the 2 lanes of traffic going straight had a green light. So I'm making that left-hand turn, and all of a sudden, here comes the oncoming traffic.
Yoda Papa was fixing to levitate toward the back seat, and she says I wouldn't fit in the back seat, but I was going to try.
He wouldn't have fit between the seats.
I was going to try, doggone.
But I hit the brakes, put it in reverse, and backed up about the same time that he reacted to it. So we both saw it about the same time. The people did not hit us. We did not have an accident, but
it wasn't that close.
Yeah, it wasn't that close that I couldn't stop and back up. And luckily, the people that were waiting to go, they were paying attention. They saw me turn. I just didn't realize that my light was red, because it was the arrow up there, and all I was thinking was, okay, here's the intersection, I got to make a left.
Wasn't it the day before I had told you to go, and then the light changed a funny shade?
Oh, yeah, he told me, it's green, go ahead and go, and by the time I got there, it was already red, and I was like, glad I stopped, because that was a red light, and I'm like, could you not tell it was red? But it was red. I hope y'all realize we were like an old married couple. We kind of argue and fuss at each other.
We don't mean any
of it. We don't mean anything by it, but
at the time we think we do.
Yeah, at the time we're like, that's it. You know, you're bad. You know, or whatever. But I think the trip was really good because we had to pull together and we had to make it work. It wasn't like it was a trip that we had been planning and looking forward to and knew what we were going to do to keep ourselves busy. Hi, Norma Kay.
How about that high bed? Man, I had to take a running jump to jump into it.
I don't know why hotel mattresses are so thick.
I'll explain that to you offline. Oh,
okay. But anyway, it was really high. And
they make less sound. Let me put it that way.
Oh, okay. Chloe couldn't even. I wouldn't even let her jump off of it.
She
I
did
was.
one time.
She did one time, but I was like, "You're gonna break a leg, girl." It was way too high up. Hello, Chair Bear. Okay, no problem, Chair Bear. Thank you for all your support. Yeah, now we and Dave all the time would say, "Man, let's get away for the weekend. Let's go somewhere." And it's funny because we have the grandbaby, and so next week is their fall break, so we
I
won't
want to
have
stay
her.
here at the house. I want
And
to
so
do nothing.
he before the storm and everything, he said, "Well, what are we doing on fall break? Could we go
Oh, I've
somewhere?"
got one place I want to go though.
Yeah, and I said, "Well, I made a couple doctor's appointments that I don't like to have to get the baby after or before or have you sit in the car with the baby, and like that." So I said, I went ahead and took advantage of us not having her and made those appointments. But, they're like on Monday and Wednesday. So he was kind of like, well, we'll see, whatever. After this trip on the way home, he said, oh, and by the way, I don't want to go anywhere on fall break. We'll stay home. And, you can live somewhere for years and you take it for granted. You don't appreciate it. And then you can't live there for some reason. And you miss it terribly. And I always thought I could live in one room. That hotel got smaller and smaller and smaller as the time went by.
But you know what? I got more used to you streaming, so it helps with that here at the house now. The sounds don't bother me as much after hearing it for a week.
Good.
You know what? It's about 5 minutes till we're going to have a giveaway.
Yep, we're going to have a giveaway. Again, let me show you all the Trick or Treat Pokemon set. There is 30 cards.
All different, sunshiny.
And they have the little Pikachu pumpkin, so they are from the Halloween set. And there are 30 of them, and they are in plastic sleeves, so they're protected.
And they will come with no rubber band wrapped around
We
them.
will not put a rubber band around them. We may wrap paper around them. So you will have 48 hours after we draw for you to contact me at my email address, which is 0821peace@gmail.com. It's also on my About page, and Nightbot should be dropping it. You email me with your mailing address and information, and I will send these out to you in the mail. Okay? This will most likely be the last giveaway that I do on my channel that is not just for members only.
And I'm going to go ahead and say this about my channel. I am no longer doing giveaways on my channel. I'm just not doing it. Postage just got too expensive.
Yes, it has.
Got to tell them the rules, though.
I will in just a minute.
Okay.
Those of you that came in after I went ahead and talked about my memberships, I have changed the levels. They are now $1.99, $2.99, and $4.99. So if you have a $4.99 and you would like to do the $1.99 or the $2.99, by all means, switch away. If you've not done a membership because it was $4.99, now you have the chance to do one at $1.99. Also, I redid the items of merchandise I have available in my stores. There are 2 stores listed. Spring, that used to be Spring Tree or Spring Tea, and then Spread Shop. Spread Shop is having the sale now until October 20th, and they're giving 25% off. So I've got a coffee mug in there.
25 or 20?
25. 25.
Okay, that's a good deal.
I've got a coffee mug in there. I've got some stickers. I've got a tote bag. I've got a fanny pack. I've got a hat. Do I have a hat? I might not have a hat. And then some t-shirts and long sleeve sweatshirts type things like that. But anyway, what I am going to do then for my giveaways, when I do a member only giveaway, I'm going to order, like I'm going to tell you, okay, you're the winner. You go on the store, you pick out what item you want, and then I will order the item and pay for it, but use your address so it ships to you directly from the company.
I'm
That
after
way,
you, Envy. I didn't see you come in.
yep. That way it is less postage. I'm not paying postage for the company to send me the item and then me turn around and send it out to you. We'll send it directly from the
Oh,
company.
that's a good idea. Okay.
So that'll be a little cheaper on the postage as well. So if anybody is interested in anything like that from the stores, just go ahead and take a look. I probably make $1 or $2 off of each item, if that. I tried to put the prices as low as I could, but I have to make some amount of profit or they won't let me do it on YouTube. So, and I don't even know if YouTube makes any money off of it or not. Okay, we're going to go ahead and do our drawing. I want you to put, and I'll tell you when. Don't do it until I say start.
You got to give them the rules first.
Oh, the rules. You have to be 18 or older. You have to live in the USA. We are not responsible for damaged or lost packages.
YouTube is not affiliated
YouTube is not affiliated with us, with this giveaway. And all of these rules I have in the description of this live stream as well. But I'm going to tell you to put in a number from 1 to 25, and whoever gets it right on the number or the closest without going over it will be our winner.
Without going
over it. Okay? Everybody ready?
You want me to type start?
Yeah, he's going to type start in the chat. And you just put your number in, and we will see who it is. Start. No, this isn't working.
Okay, I won't type start in the chat.
I'll type start in the chat.
Give me a keyboard without.
Well, I'm sorry I didn't charge it.
Okay.
I didn't charge it yet. Okay, ready? Start.
Yay!
Yay!
I don't get to put a number in.
No, you don't. Gosh.
They're just so nice.
Oh my gosh, my phone is at 29%.
Well, don't do anything to it. Let it lay there.
I wanted to see if either one of these phone calls, yep, somebody left a message. Okay, good. I'll have to check that out.
Okay.
All my messages are coming through now because the phone's been off. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Nobody has got the number yet.
Oh my gosh. All right, let me go back to the beginning.
Chair Bear's making sure she put in a bunch of numbers.
Mm-hmm.
Did we just want to tell them to keep going till they figure the number out?
Yeah, just keep
putting
going.
Keep putting numbers in, but the number's not there yet.
Yeah, you can put in more than one number. Just keep putting in numbers 1 to 25.
Try to figure out what's not been put in there
until we get the answer. 1 to 25. 1 to 25.
Still not.
Nope.
Did I do good, honey?
Yeah, you did good.
Stop.
Oh, stop. Now I see it.
We see it.
Okay.
The number was 16.
16. Congratulations, Chair Bear. All you have to do is send me an email, and we will get these packaged up and get them out to the mail to you. That's another thing that happened to us when the storm was on and everything afterwards. They stopped our mail service, but it's back running now, so that's a good thing.
All right, guys. Congratulations. I'm out of here. Love you, Echo.
I love you too. All right. Bye, Dave.
Bye. I'm gonna drive home now. Bye, Norma.
Congratulations, Share Bear. That is so fun. I'm so glad.
They should have them by Halloween, shouldn't
Oh
they?
yeah, you might even have them by Halloween.
You won't have to
And
buy
then
our
if
candy
you've
and give
got
them
trick or
out. I'll keep them.
treaters and you don't want to give out candy, you can give them out trick or treat Pokemon card. I never heard of such.
This is the third year they've done it.
This is the third year that they've done it. So pretty neat. Now I may have a giveaway for a milestone along the road or something. I don't know. If I do, it will probably be gift cards because the postage is outrageous. I mean, I can buy little things all the time, to have things to give away, but the actual postage is totally outrageous. So it's not really worth it. And I think ShareBear has already emailed me. Let me see.
And our little person is not asleep yet.
Okay, she's got time. I can't believe my phone finally charged up. Thank the Lord. I think it's because I was looking at refurbished phones online before the live started, and I think my phone was like.
Figure out what the number was. I picked a good one.
Okay, I have got it, Chair Bear.
I did make it back home safely.
Okay, good for you. And I will get that off to you very soon. Well, thank you all so much. Yes, Anna, it is nice to see you. Um, I know you've had some health issues, and I know you lost your mom, and I'm so sorry about that. And I hope you'll come back around, and we'll see more of you. I do watch your videos. I don't comment a whole lot, but I'm glad you're having success. She's got over 7,000 subscribers now and is doing really well. She made a video last year at Thanksgiving about being home alone for Thanksgiving, and it went viral. And she jumped up there with subscribers, and her channel is doing extremely well. So, y'all don't give up. If you only have a couple hundred subscribers or whatever, don't give up. Do like I do. Go to other channels, introduce yourself, say hi, watch some videos and get to know the people. And eventually your subscriber count will grow. And as far as the watch hours go, if you're having trouble getting watch hours or you need watch hours, email me. Okay? That's all I'm going to say about that. Yes, I do want to pray for everyone in the path of the storm that's coming and for all of the people who were affected by Hurricane Helene. That was a doozy of a storm. Um, I really hope that people are getting back to some kind of normalcy with their power outages and internet outages and all of that. Um, well, Anna, just have faith in God and pray. That's all any of us can really do. But we have to get to a point in our lives where we choose to be happy, regardless of our circumstances. If I let my circumstances get me down, believe me, I would be down all the time because it's always something, but that's life. And the thing about it is you've got to learn how to not let your circumstances determine your mood. Um, you can give it to, okay, Simply Kate says, hi, Echo. I'll be in Florida on the 21st. Be careful. I don't know where in Florida you're going to be, but if you're anywhere 4 hours away from South Georgia, let me know and I'll be glad to come halfway and meet you. That would be so much fun. So, you just have to say, I choose to be happy and I'm going to be happy no matter what my circumstances are. and put it in God's hands. God can work miracles, and He does every day. You just have to look for them. I know it's hard. I know it's easy to get discouraged. Um, oh, you're going to help your parents with cleanup. Oh, wow. You're right, Chair Bear. It is absolutely in your mindset. You have to choose to be happy. And I can't seem to get people to understand. Yes, that doesn't mean that you're never negative. It doesn't mean that you never complain about your problems. It doesn't mean that you don't get angry and upset because of a situation. But it means that at the end of the day, your peace of mind and happiness is more important than whatever problems you may have. I think that a lot of people wait around to be happy. They wait on someone to make them happy, something to make them happy, some trip to make them happy. Um, you're wasting your life. You know, time is not our friend. It is tick-tocking away. And if you don't get busy living your life, you're going to get to the end of your life and you're going to say, I wish I had done this and I wish I had done that. I want to live a life that I have no regrets from, that I don't look back and say, when I was 61 years old, I should have had weight loss surgery. No, I had weight loss surgery. I'm not going to regret that I didn't try to do everything in my power to get my body healthy and be able to live a long life. Now, if I didn't do anything and I sat there and I just let the weight keep me back, hold me back, then that would be something I would regret. There are so many things that are fun and enjoyable in life that we take for granted. We really do. There's nothing you can't do if you set your mind to it. And don't let people tell you you're too old. And I'm talking about your own children, your friends. Don't let them tell you that you're too old to wear that dress or wear those shoes or go to a concert or on a cruise or whatever. You're not too old to enjoy your life. And my daughter, she's where she's at now in her life. She's 27, she's married, she has a career, she has a baby. She tells me I'm the reckless teenager and she's the mom. Because sometimes I don't answer her right away when she calls me or she texts me because I'm doing something. And she'll get upset about it. And she'll say, I need to be able to get a hold of you. I need you to answer me when I call. And I'm like, doesn't that sound like a mother scolding their teenager, saying you need to be home by a certain time and you need to do this and you need to do that? It's hilarious to me because I'm like, I'm old enough to know what I can and can't do. So I don't let her tell me. I just say, okay, I'll be doing it anyway. Let's see. Chair Bears put a bunch of comments. She says, God has a plan for us. We may not know what it is, and it may not make sense, but we will see our loved ones again. We just have to keep kicking, keep spreading faith and happiness, and that God loves us. Chair Bear, you are so right on. Thank you. She said, Anna's Mobile Home Life. I will try to get to watch some of your videos soon, but you hang in there. You are not alone. And Echo is awesome and so positive. Love her. Thank you so much. Yes, Simply Kate is doing her first 10K race next Saturday. She was doing a giveaway on her 5K race video. I don't know if she's done that giveaway yet or not, but all you have to do is watch that video and comment. and she was going to be giving away, I believe, a $25 gift card, if I'm not mistaken. So check that out. I think I did mention that a couple of times. Yes, Anna, if you start coming in over here, you will get lifted up and you will feel so much better. And we have so many people in here that are so inspirational that you would really enjoy some of our live streams, and just to hear some of the good things that people have going on. And my live stream on Wednesday is, oh, she said the giveaway is on the 12th, and it's a $50 Amazon gift card. So everybody, Kate, please drop your link. Everybody go to Simply Kate Walks, subscribe, watch her videos, especially watch the 5K race video, and enter that giveaway. Okay? $50, that's twice as much as I thought it was 25. So that is really good. Yes. But this live on Wednesday is strictly about good news and positivity and, what's going on in our YouTube community, giveaways we can get in on, collaborations we can, watch and support, those kind of things. And so that's what we try to do on Wednesday. Now, I do pop-up lives where I play the word game, or I do jigsaw puzzles, or I going live from wherever I'm at, or I have a haul to do or whatever, but I try to make sure I come live every Wednesday at noon with something happy and something to uplift people. I bought a new book. Well, it's new to me. It's from Goodwill. I love Goodwill. I really do. Okay, this is called Give Thanks with a Grateful Heart. And it is a daily devotional. And it has a quote, not necessarily a Bible verse, but a quote. And then it has a one-page story. And I'm going to start reading these and filming them, because I do my weekly devotional, my powerful words to share from Max Lucado. And I got one about the baby stickers on me. I do that every Sunday. I have one of those come out, and I've got really good positive feedback from that. Hey, Marie Holiday, welcome. And so I'm going to start doing these and try to record them and release them as well. And I may read one on the Wednesday live as well. I haven't quite decided yet. I've got to time it and see how long it is. I don't want to be reading half the live, But I think if they're positive and uplifting and they touch me, then they'll probably touch you. So anyway, Give Thanks with a Grateful Heart will be our next book that we get into. Something else that will be coming up on my lives, another Goodwill find, $2.99. I don't ever pay full price for a book. This is called Nutrition 101, Choose Life. And it is thick. And it has, like, for every system in your body. This is just where I've been reading about the diabetes, because I have diabetes. But what this book does is it tries to get you off of medication and onto eating healthy food that will give you all the vitamins and minerals that your body needs for whatever is ailing you, Let me see if I can find the part I wanted to talk about. Here it is. This lists hundreds of foods and tells you what they're good for. And it says top foods and food ingredients to avoid. Be a label reader. And then it has top 40 foods to enjoy. Like the one of the label reader one says nitrates, sodium nitrate, sodium nitrate and trait. Okay, found in processed meats, sandwich meats, hot dogs, and sausages. Those are not good for you. Um, Almonds are good for you. These really are fruits, although we classify them and use them as nuts. Almonds have research supporting their benefit in preventing colon cancer, lowering serum cholesterol, and preventing DNA damage. High in vitamin B3, fiber, omega 6 fats, protein, zinc, and potassium. So, almonds are a great snack. They're great to put in, baked goods and things like that. But if you were low in vitamin 3, B3, if you needed zinc and potassium, instead of taking those kind of supplements, you could eat almonds. Now, I'm not saying that you can eat enough almonds to give you the recommended daily allowance. Everyone should be taking a daily multivitamin as well as eating healthy foods. But there are several foods. Hey, Jonathan from Crossover Paranormal, I didn't see you sneak in. um, but almonds is, if you got to pick one, pick a nut or whatever that's really good and healthy, that would be the one to pick. But anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through here and I'm going to find different topics and do short videos or long videos. I don't know what I'll do exactly, but I will be using this book because that's one thing that I am very passionate about is healthy eating and trying to get us to realize that healthy food doesn't necessarily have to taste bad. It can taste good. We can enjoy it, but yet it can be healthy for us. So,
like most of the recipes you tried on.
You what?
I like most of the recipes.
Yeah. I was on Gail's Southern Living last night, and we talked about healthy food and my weight loss and her diet and things like that. And one of the things that I was saying is that I don't follow recipes too well, and I usually make a conglomeration. I just see what kind of meat I have and then what kind of vegetables I have. And then I decide, how I want to put it together or whatever. But I come up with some concoctions. And so yesterday I made um, sweet peas with turkey sausage and diced tomatoes. And the juice from the diced tomatoes um, really made it like its own little sauce when I cooked it down, and it was really good and I really enjoyed it. So I've got some of that. I'll be eating that in just a little bit. I'm trying to see. Did I miss somebody else? Tina, is all things pink impossible? Tina? Don't know. Okay, Misha, thank you, honey. Good to see you. I'll be around on your videos. And if you want me to watch your videos, watch my videos because the people who comment on my videos are the people that I spend my time watching their videos. And what I do is I go through and I put them all in my watch later list, and then I sit down and I watch the videos. And then I leave all the comments when I'm done watching all the videos, or I may, do comments as I'm watching. And I may only give you a heart or a hello, but just know that if I leave a comment, I watched your video in full.
I have a question.
Oh, he has a question. Go ahead.
Is it possible to tell who just leaving a comment or who has watched the videos? You can see by the watch time going up. Right?
Well, correct. Your watch time should go up. Now, YouTube is 5 days behind doing their calculations, okay, on watch hours. So if I watch, an hour live today, you're not going to see it for 5 days on your on your end. But I do know that you can go on your analytics and you in your YouTube studio and you can look at your views and you can look at your watch time and you can see on those graphs, you can see if you're in an upward swing or not. Um, so now, like since I'm monetized, I don't know how many watch hours I have. They no longer tell you your watch hours once you hit that 4,000 watch hours, but I can tell by my analytics that my number of views have gone up and I'm still spiking on my, watch hours, which they tell me like, on my YouTube studio, they say I have 586 watch hours. I don't know what time frame that's for or how that's calculated.
Okay, that's what I was curious about.
Yes, I do try very hard, Katie, to watch the videos. And, YouTube does not do a good job at notifying when new things come out. So I don't rely just on my notifications. I will go ahead and go to your channel and see is there stuff that I've missed. And with us being gone for a week and being without power and everything, I'm still playing catch up, but I'm trying to get caught up. Okay, Hubs has surgery tomorrow. Hurricane watch for parents. Katie, please know that we're praying for y'all and praying for your husband and for your parents. And that's something I forgot to mention. I do the prayer list on my community wall. If anybody ever needs extra prayers, just let me know and I will do a post on there asking for prayers. And I always write a prayer out that I make for myself to pray. And I always pray that for whoever, it is that I'm putting on the prayer list. And it can be anonymous. You don't have to say who it is. If it is from a channel and you don't mind me using your channel, I will link you to it so that, you'll get those prayers as well. Hello, Country Bumpkin. But if you're not, you don't want to say who it is or whatever. And I never put on there, what it's for unless the person says it's okay. Okay, All Things Pink Impossible said, thank you so much, Echo. My mama is getting so frail. Please pray for her. Thank you. I will put that on my list. And because I think I'm going to do one for the hurricane, people in the hurricane's path again, like I did last time. So I will add you on there. No problem. Okay. Anna says, I heard for some reason people are being unsubbed and don't realize it. Yes, you should always tell people to please check your connection. Make sure that you're still subscribed. And that's one reason I give everybody pretty much a blue wrench, because if you come in and you're not in blue, you might not be subscribed. Because as long as you're subscribed, you're going to have your blue wrench. And you're not a troll, exactly. Hi, BJ. BJ.
We've been missing you.
Yeah, Dave just asked me the other day, where's BJ at? All right, Katie, be safe. And I'm gonna put you on my list too. Katie's hubby and parents.
Is it okay if I run to the store real fast? Mm-hmm.
How fast can you run?
Wonder what's chasing me.
Okay, her name is Rose. Great.
Probably 30 minutes. I'll be back.
I was going to say, you may go to the store, but don't try running. Okay. YouTube will unsubscribe if there is no activity between your channel and somebody else's. Blue Wrench is a good way to keep the trolls out. That's true. And what I had been doing too is sometimes I put it on subscriber only because I do get a couple of trolls every now and then. But I didn't today because my phone wasn't working, and I know how to do it on my phone real easily. BJ says, I have been busy thinking about shutting down my channel or not, as I am losing subs like crazy. BJ.
He's past the 1 year mark. So it is.
Oh, Dave said you may be past the 1 year mark, but that shouldn't take your subs away.
Yeah, will after a year.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Okay. Thank you, Anna. I'll double check and make sure I'm still subbed to you. I'm pretty sure I am because I get your notifications. So.
You need any lettuce or anything?
I'm good. All right, y'all. It's almost 1:30. It's 1:25. I want to do our lives, and it seems like I get to talking and I go over every time. But BJ, yeah, don't shut down your
BJ,
channel.
don't give up.
Don't give up. Please don't give up. Please don't give up. Email me if you can. Email me. I'd love to give you my phone number and we can chat when I get my phone fixed. And if I had to get a new phone number, I'll have to give everybody my new phone number.
If he's deaf, how can he chat?
He can do the relay,
Oh,
I think.
okay.
Okay. He said he'll do that. Okay, good. Right. And that's one reason I also give you all the blue wrenches so that you can go visit each other and become friends. And that's what it's all about. It's about making a community where we support each other. And I'm always looking for new friends. I'll never have enough new friends. And I go in a lot of different categories of channels. I'm not only in one, what do they call them? Niche.
Right.
I'm really not in a niche. Actually, on Social Blade, they don't know what to classify my channel as.
That's a good thing.
So, yeah, so I'm not pigeonholed or stuck in a certain niche. But I want to help everybody live their best life. And I know I said at 60, but that was mainly because I was freaking out about turning 60.
Look at me.
Yes.
Your face is getting so skinny.
My face is getting skinny. Yeah.
Skinnier. You're losing your little chubby chipmunk cheek.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're adorable. I just adore you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
I got a question. Are you going to eat any nacho cheese when I make a little bit of nachos? So I'll know how much nacho cheese to get.
Yeah, no, I won't be eating nachos. No, thank you.
I got healthy stuff.
Marie says you've got to be diverse as content creator. Oh, thank you, Anna. I've lost 55 pounds since I had my weight loss surgery.
I'll take them that it's windy out here now.
Oh, it's getting windy outside here. BJ says, oh my gosh, I have a lot of different channels that I watch, from drain cleaning to flower arranging and etc. Yeah. Yeah. I watch anything and everything, just about. And some of the channels, if you get to know somebody, like I met Gail from Gail's Southern Living. She's introduced me to a lot of homesteading channels. But she also knows crocheting channels and, crafting channels. And that's a lot how you network and you get to know people through other channels. And then I really try hard to go into people's chats and say, I'm new here. I'm interested in your content. I'm watching your videos. Whatever, like that. And I said, I lost 45 pounds when I was in the hospital for a month. Yeah, I know you did. You did. Did you? I know you said you were going possibly to the ER the other day. Did you get checked out, or are you okay? That's true too, BJ. I like real people. And that's why I'll try to catch people on their lives and on different videos and things, because I want to see that they're a real person. I don't want to see something fake, because when you're on YouTube for over a year, year and a half, 2 years, you can't be fake. You'll be found out. Oh, you didn't go, the pain subsided. Do you still have a gallbladder? I know you had problems with your liver and an abscess or something on your liver. Um, but even if you've had your gallbladder taken out, you can get bile duct stones, and those are very painful. Yeah, I want to see real life things. Um, I want to see, what people really do in their daily lives and things. And I really love the ones that have the farm animals. Isabella Sutton isn't, I don't think she's in here today, but um, they have a family farm. And the one video, she was going along introducing all the animals. And it's like every one of her farm animals has got a name, and it was just so interesting. I was like, to have all those animals and to know all their names, and to keep up with their names and all, that was just so neat. I really like that. And then Butler Family Farm is another one that will take you along when they are herding their cattle, having a baby. They had baby goats one time. They had to bottle feed one of the baby goats. So I like watching that one too. Butler Family Farm. You had a time of it, Anna. We just had the big C a couple weeks ago. And that's another thing. You know, you can't take your health for granted. Yep, BJ, it definitely, I imagine, would get confusing. And I was really surprised because, like, she has a bunch of cats, and to me, they all looked very similar. And she was like, this is so and so, and that's so and so. So I thoroughly enjoy watching those kind of channels, and I do feel like I get to know the people, by watching them, and that's what I want too. I want to make connections with people, and I want people to think of me as a friend, that they can talk to, and that they like to come and see what's going on and what I'm up to. I don't care if I ever have a huge following or not. I don't do YouTube for that, matter. um, I enjoy doing it, but I want to make connections with people. Someone somewhere is a great farm channel. Okay. And I don't know if Kristen from Bella's Whisper Farmstead is still in here or not. Um, but they have really got a good channel. I've watched their myths about the chickens. That was very interesting. Then they just did one, the myths about building their barn dominium. Um, she also they raised a cow and had it slaughtered, and she did a video on all the meat that they got, how much value in meat and everything. Um, that was really interesting to watch. So her and her husband, they're both very nice, down to earth kind of people, and they're also from Georgia. So am I. They're about 3 hours away from me. I want to meet them. I want to go and see their barn dominium. So um, I'll be working towards that soon. But anyway, if y'all want to get to know each other and become friends and go and watch other people's channels. See, I'm not like some people. Some people are like, oh, no, no, you stay. You're my sub. You stay with me. No, we're all everybody's subs. We can go wherever we want to go and watch whatever we want to watch. Yeah, BJ's got it rough. But he has a great attitude. He's somebody who really doesn't let his circumstances get him down. He is always funny and always upbeat to me and very positive person. So I love that about you, BJ. Oh, they have baby goats. I love the baby goats. It's just a shame they have to grow up and be billy goats, big old billy goats, because the little babies are so cute and sweet looking. Yeah, BJ's had it all his life, so he's used to it. It's amazing what you can get used to. It really is. Anais, you need to go to sleep, honey. We're going to be taking you back to Mama very soon. She had a week up there with her other grandparents. She is rotten. She's not listening. She's not behaving. She's fighting me about going to nap and going to bed at night. I told her mama it's going to take a week or so till we get her back on track. Anna, I do the word game still, but I haven't done it lately. Um, I've changed my internet service, and I've got to make sure that I can still do it on the internet service that I'm using and everything. But I love doing it too. And I may have to start doing it in the evenings because I have baby girl during the daytime. I can do it when she takes her nap at lunchtime. Normally, if I can get her to take a nap. But yeah, I want to get back to doing that. Oh, excuse me. Marie Holiday's channel, her channel took off like crazy. She's got over 300,000 subscribers, and she's a published author. She talks about finances and how to manage your life. She's ex-military. She took a trip to Egypt and has videos on that. So she does lectures, but she also walks for her health, and she'll do lives while she's out walking. Those are interesting too. And her lectures, they are good, solid information about different things about YouTube and about your financial situation and things like that. Yeah. Most people who have cerebral palsy can't live on their own. So, I mean, BJ, he does pretty good considering everything he's got to deal with. All right, BJ. All right. So if nobody's got anything else, I'm going to go ahead and end this one so I can have my turkey pea tomato concoction I made. And I will see you all soon. I'm thinking about doing a live on Saturday sometime, and it might be the word game that I do Saturday. And then next Wednesday, I will not have a live on Wednesday. I will have a live on Thursday where Gail from Gail's Southern Living will be my guest. I do have to go out of town to the doctor again on Wednesday, so I won't next Wednesday. So I won't be doing a live then. But other than that, I will see you all very soon. Thank you for watching my videos. It helps so much. And go check out the new stuff in my stores, and think about those memberships. $1.99, and you could be a member. And the more members we get, the more ideas we'll come up with what we want to do, especially for members. Okay? All right. Thank y'all so much. Bye bye.